All right, welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts, Triton Regional High School. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
And I'm Eric Moreland.
And the Triton Vikings are hosting Newburyport, their arch rival, for the last game of the season. And if I understand it right, Newburyport needs this win to make the playoffs.
That is correct. That is correct. I think they've got 2 more games after this, but it'd be nice to hold them off for at least another game. Right?
Make them earn it all the way.
That's right.
So first game of the season, I don't remember the final score, but I know it wasn't that close.
I believe it was 5-2, somewhere in that vicinity.
Oh, that's not too bad. I know there were 3 goals before I even got there, and I was only about 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have a better, faster start for Triton tonight. Moving the ball up, looks like Izzy Reiniger.
Yep.
Pulling the ball up the right side. So they played yesterday at Bishop Fenwick. Took a 3-1 or 3-2. 3-2 loss there.
3-1 loss last night.
And a senior night at Bishop Fenwick at a cold night, but also on the turf. And they're playing on the turf again today, which, from everything I've seen from this team this year, they play better on the grass. But hopefully they can surprise us today.
Yeah, I would say last night was their best game on turf all season. As far as combination passing, taking shots when they had the opportunity. And I think that goal they had was probably the prettiest goal of the season. The cross and the one-time in from Morgan Hall to Colby.
Yeah, so. And there were a few passes before that too. It was a really well controlled. They controlled the ball at times really, really well last night. So they'll need to do the same today in order to beat Newburyport.
Yep.
So Newburyport's number 8 on the ball right there is McElhaney. She's actually a freshman, so we're going to see a lot of her over the next few years.
Looks like a corner kick for Newburyport.
So that the Newburyport team that they're facing is pretty stacked with seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors out of the starting 11. That's good for Triton for the years coming up.
That's right.
Corner kick now, right into the sun for Darcy. And it's in the box. A lot of bodies around it, but not a clean shot gets off. One more chance, again, not a clean shot. One more chance, again, not a clean shot. And Triton's not going to quite be able to clear it. Going to chase it out to the corner. Nope, going to send it in. There's Morgan Hall. Steps in. Good foul there to knock the girl down. Was that your daughter?
I believe it was.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
So Darcy with the scoop. She had a good night last night. A lot of big saves in the first half, and then just had a little squeaker get by her to open the gates in the second half, unfortunately. But she looked strong throughout the game.
Yep. I was sitting next to her father last night, and I said, well, she's bailed us out all season long. It's time for the team to bail her out. And they got a goal back, and he was pretty fired up when they scored to tie the game back up again.
Yeah, this team has not been a high-scoring. That's going to be a foul. Nope. Yeah, it is. No. Yeah, it is. Can't hear that Russ whistle all the way over here, but has not been a high-scoring team.
That's correct. Yeah, and a lot of it is because they just aren't getting numbers up to have a chance to get some opportunities. One too many passes trying to get that perfect shot off. But
right.
It's gotten. And last night they were taking the shots when they had them. Which is great to see.
So Newburyport with a set piece that doesn't really go anywhere. Darcy scoops it up pretty cleanly and easily. But they've had a couple of possessions that have gone all the way to the goal so far. Triton not the same yet early on in this game. Izzy Reiniger chasing the ball down the right side. And she's going to get called again for a foul on that?
The foul there, yep.
So the second foul already on Triton, less than 5 minutes into this game. So we got Izzy Reiniger up, and it looks like Emily Colby as well playing up in the striker position, right?
Yes.
Emily with the ball at her feet, passes it to Izzy. Izzy coming down that right side. And it looks like Newburyport's going to be able to clear it. And they bring the ball up. Not a lot of support there for that girl, but she's got the ball now at her feet. Number 23. Oh, that girl had to be offside. Yeah, yes. She was. So good, the senior striker for Newburyport's offsides. Lucky break there for Triton. Darcy with the kick, clears it past midfield. Chance for Triton to control it for a little bit here. Settling it down, and then a long ball to Izzy again. So this is going to drive me crazy, because if I was the coach, I'd be telling them to bring everything to the left side. Not because I want the ball to go to Maeve Heffernan, but because when that goes down there, then the keeper's got to look into the sun.
That's correct.
So we'll see if they make that sort of tactical adjustment over the game or not. Newburyport keeps it in. Nice pass to number 23, who gets by Julia. Coming down the line. Moreland makes the stop. Sends it back out. And that looked like a handball. Not called. Maybe playing possession there. I'm not really sure. Maeve Heffernan now on the ball. Sends it to... Who is that?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Who do they have in the middle there? Maddie and Lily in the middle, center D-back position tonight? Looks like it.
I like the way you said that, just in the middle. That's as far as I'm concerned. That's the only positions they need to play. Up front, in the middle, in the back. That's good enough for me. So Newburyport sort of not really challenged so far. Their defenders. They've been able to get that ball and recover and get it back out to midfield pretty quickly. In part because Triton's fouled a couple times down there.
That was a soft one right there, though. It seems like as long as the player falls to the ground, they call a penalty these days.
Yeah, and we saw it was a physical game in the second half last night, I thought. But pretty clean all the way throughout. Decent kick by Newburyport. Back to the center for Triton. Chance to control for Alyssa, but she gives it up. Here comes Newburyport again. They've got numbers forward. Number 11 on the ball at her feet. On the left side, she's going to send it. She can't. She tried. Couldn't quite get the ball across. There's a lot of wind today, too.
In town, and it just didn't work.
Yeah,
because they were too concerned about where they were, and I just, like 5 minutes into the game, I just said,
stop it.
Call it whatever I said before the game. Just forget what I said.
Go play soccer.
Just go play.
Yeah.
But more of just be completely aware where that girl is in the field at all times.
Yeah.
And try to communicate with each other between the if she's playing a striker, just the center D back in the holding mid.
Right.
Have communications to make sure someone's tight on her, so that you try to at least deny her the ball when she gets it. She's not getting the first easy touch or having chances to maneuver to get that one step to take the shot or to get the penetrating pass through.
And even the little things. I remember there was a game, I want to say it was Pentucket. I don't remember who it was. It was here. It was a home game. And the best player on the field was number 8 for the other team. I mean, just you could see it all the way through the game. She was the best player on the field. And in the second half, there would be times when Triton would come off of a throw-in, and the girl that they were trying to throw it to is the girl being defended by number 8. Like, if you see her on the field, don't put the ball anywhere near her. Don't even do a throw-in near her.
That's right.
So Maeve with a little give to Colby, doesn't quite take, but Maeve's still there. Over to Morgan Hall sends it up to Alyssa. Crowd's number 8. Speaking of number 8, the freshman just goes right around Alyssa, and she's got the ball at her feet still. Number 9, who's been dangerous this game too. Can't find number 11, and would have been close to offsides. It's going to go back to Darcy.
I was lucky there. That was a 2v1 situation on the outside. They could have given them a scoring chance, but...
So Triton looking calm to come out here. Nice little shove that didn't, unfortunately, do enough damage. And Newburyport just throwing the puck down the end this time. So first half stats from Mr. Gundram. Triton with only 3 shots total, 2 on goal. 8 saves by Darcy, and the 2 that she let in, again, were going to be tough to make based on where they were. Morgan in the center with the ball. Gets it taken away by number 9 to 23, their other goal scorer.
It's a nice tackle.
Great tackle. It gives it up again, though, and there's number 9 again with the ball. 11, chance to shoot, and she does. And then Darcy with a great save.
Wow.
And it's going to be a corner kick. Fantastic save by Darcy. That was a good shot. That was
a great shot.
That thing dipped it right the right moment. It looked like it was going to go in.
That was, again, falling off your mark. Mm-hmm. Giving them the opportunity to take that shot. Knowing they've got a great shot, you got to be up right on them to try to prevent that even getting on net.
Again, it was number 11 that took that. So here comes Newburyport's corner kick, first of the second half, and it's low. Morgan on it. Morgan clears it out to Caroline. It's going to bounce a bit. Caroline's going to run right through that girl because that's the way Caroline plays. She's got the ball at her feet. She's going to run right around that girl. She's got a lot of space to work with. She's got Emily Colby coming up with her in support. She's going to turn, feed it right to Emily, and Emily's not going to be able to get there quite in time. Shielded off by her defender. Good defense on Newburyport's part. Great play by Caroline and Emily on that.
That's great to see her doing that.
Caroline is a really good talent on that wing. I mean, that's exactly where she likes to play. Julie with the ball, gives it up to Caroline again. Back to Chloe. Chloe sends it down. I don't know if Caroline's going to be able to get there in time. 22 is going to have to make a choice, and she's just going to put it out of bounds.
And Caroline, she'll run all day, too, out there.
Yeah.
There's no quitting her.
Newburyport had 12 shots on goal. No, 12 total shots, 10 on goal in the last half. They've already got a couple here already, or at least one. Only 2 saves by Newburyport's goalie. They had 2 corners as well in that first. An awful lot of fouls. 4 fouls called on them, but 7 fouls called on Triton in the first half. That was a happy whistle for a little while. And that's not 3 points.
Only 2 shots on net for Triton, but certainly 2 or 3 other really good opportunities that just don't show up in the stats.
So, because we've done a couple games now, Eric Undrum knows what really drives me crazy. 13 throw-ins by Newburyport, and they kept possession on 9 of them, which is pretty good. Triton with 14 throw-ins and kept possession on only 5. So it's something to work on. You know, it's something to drill into the players that you worked hard for the ball. Keep it. You know, keep that possession. Don't just give it up.
Right. And if I had to guess, that's probably the average for this team all season long, too. That's not an aberration today.
And that's going to go out to Newburyport. 23 on the ball. Is that Sewell? Yeah. 23 on the ball, still throwing it in. A lot of action on the far side of the field here. And again, Triton needs to bring the ball down on the right side, put it in the sun where the keeper can't see it. That would be Maeve and Morgan bringing it down the right if they can get a hold of the ball. In the box again, there's a shot. Oh, chance for Newburyport, but number 11 not quite in the right position. Or that's not number 11, 10 I think, not quite in the right position. So Haley and Maeve out here closest to us on the right side of the field. Maeve said after the game yesterday she liked playing with Haley. They had a good rhythm out there, so
that's good to hear.
Maybe we can see that again.
And they'll be back next year to do it all over again.
That's right. That's right. Good step up by Alyssa, and Alyssa's going to run through it. And so now the 3 of them, Alyssa and Caroline and Colby, all move up. Morgan puts the ball into the corner, almost. Great play by the defender there on Newburyport. Morgan with a good slide, Maeve with a chance to control. She's going to send it back to Haley. Haley's going to send it into the middle. Good defense again. That back line of Newburyport has played really well today. Well, I guess if you only give up 3 total shots, you're playing pretty well. Chloe pursuing number 23. Triton ball again. Chance to bring it upfield. Back to Newburyport.
That's probably the most animated I've heard the Triton coach all season. I can hear him all game over there.
Number 10, shot.
It's wide left.
Good little run. Good little cross on the field with that ball on Newburyport's part. So with a win, I think Newburyport advances into the playoffs. Yeah, we talked about before.
Yep. I think they make them 7-7 and maybe 2 or 3 ties.
You need, 10 points to qualify? Is that it? Yeah.
I think so. See if we can stop the shot here. Good.
That ball's crossed to the center. Number 9, chance to put her head on it. Maeve was able to go through there. Number 10 over there. Ball's still kind of moving around. That's kind of a shot. Enough to make Darcy work. Come up and grab it. Good boot out to midfield. Morgan with the ball at her feet finds Maeve on the wing. Maeve goes out to Alyssa. Alyssa kind of touches the ball for Caroline. If she can get there in time, almost. They're going to have to just clear it out to the far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Triton. Chloe on the ball now, I think. Newburyport with a big clearance. All the way down there, Julie on it. Gonna let it roll. So about 8 minutes into this first half, and we have the first substitution. Julia comes out, I think.
Yeah, Julia comes out, but I can't tell who just came in. Is it maybe it's Lily?
Could be Lily.
Or Sydney? No, it's Sydney Johnson. Yeah, Sydney just came in for the. I think it's their first appearance in the game.
Good play by Alyssa, who steps over that girl. Emily Colby on the ball now. Maeve with a chance to take out number 10. Almost does. Ball goes out of bounds. Got to turn around and play some defense now, girls. Across the middle to number 8. Good little flick by her. Number 11 with a serious elbow into Haley, and they got to call that at some point. Yeah, they finally do.
That's a nice job by Haley holding her ground.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it on defense is owning the real estate. Make them come through you. All right, Caroline.
Caroline with a chance to do something here. Number 9 gets the ball away from Morgan Hall. Morgan Hall still fighting for it, though. Still fighting for it. Can be out to number 11, who flicks it onto herself pretty neatly. Actually ends up with a shot on goal again. Haley Morgan gets rolled. Gets back up. So what makes a girl want to play defense as opposed to want to play offense? Is it just like an attitude thing, or is it a...
It can be an attitude thing. I think a lot of it is how you see the field. You know, I mean, I think some players really see the field well when it comes at them.
Yeah.
And others, see it when they, turn and go.
It, yeah. Okay.
And others are just sort of, I think, are just kind of born to be goal hounds, if you will. They just crave scoring goals and want to be always in the mix. And others not so much.
Good defense, but the ball's across the middle. And what was that? Was that offsides?
Oh, offsides.
Good defense by, that's number 4, Maddie Landry. Really forced that girl all the way down. She just didn't give her a chance to get any kind of foot on the ball until it was right at the goal line. Ball just over midfield, but Newburyport just putting it right back in that end again. And there's a shove again. And she was offsides again.
Definitely offsides, yep. I was going to say, Haley was in front of her when she the ball came down.
So I think seeing the field, I mean, that's one thing that I think is important about playing multiple sports, because I think it helps you see the field better. In any sport, just because I think
any team sport, right?
Yeah, any team sport.
Right.
I mean, the players that you think of as having good court vision in basketball are usually players that played something else as well.
Right. Lacrosse or soccer.
Yep.
You name it. Yep. So, some of it could be as easily as just that's where the coach put them when they first started playing soccer.
And that's what they're used to.
Yeah.
Nice little pass to number 11. Maddie Landry with a chance to close down and play defense, and she does. Chance now, and a good save. Great little hockey save by Darcy, and Triton's able to clear it. It's going to go all the way out to Chloe. Chloe's going to just put it right back into the middle. Morgan Hall now bouncing the ball around. Number 9 with the ball off her head.
That was a great save. You could see her. She's going to cut that ball back, too.
Yeah.
Just were waiting for it. Great save.
Haley Morgan taking an elbow to the back again and again.
Yeah,
Maeve clears it out to the middle. Number 8 on the ball. Good little pass to 23. That's one of their scores today.
Way to mark up high.
Can't do anything with it, though. Nope, she's going to the right side. She's got a lot of space. Number 9 now is going to put that ball into the middle, but it's not going to get enough on it.
Harmless. Yeah, Lily's done very nice at center D.
Yeah, she's playing well. So Caroline in now, although I didn't realize Caroline had been out. Looks like Janet coming back in again. Now, I'll say what I think, since it's the last game of the season. I want to see Izzy out there, and Caroline, and Emily Colby, and anyone else who scored a goal at all in this season. I want to see all of them out there at the same time. If that means you have to, take somebody else off on defense,
right,
and just say we're going to play, we're going to play with 3 or 4 up front.
Yep.
And just put them out there, see what can happen.
Yeah.
Score some goals.
I'd put one off this, the center halfback position.
Yeah.
Do like a 4-3, and then put 3 strikers up front. I like having 4 in the back.
Yeah.
But we're not doing all that great in the middle anyway. So
no.
Just put one up front and just put them up.
We're definitely not possessing the middle.
Attack.
Here's a chance for Caroline. Good little fight. Oh, I'm surprised that girl didn't fall down. And the ball's just going to be a goal kick after all that.
I think they called a penalty on that.
No kidding.
I think it was out of bounds by Newburyport.
They did. They called the penalty.
Should have been a corner kick.
Huh. So here we already have 4 girls behind midfield. I'd rather have everybody up. Chance.
Handball or throw-in? Take your pick.
What's going on here? Are we stopping or are we going?
We're gonna substitutions going on here.
Couldn't decide. All right, so wait, we got 3 coming out and 2 coming on. Doesn't seem like a really good. Oh no, maybe it's just moving to the left side. Janet's coming over to the right side. Okay.
Bouvet in the middle, I believe, for defense. That's a new spot for her this game.
It's a throw in and almost a chance for Alyssa to get the ball at her feet. She can't quite control it long enough. And that's going to go right up the middle. Haley Moreland on it. It's going to send it back to Darcy.
Smart
Darcy's
play.
going to give it right back to Haley. She's got plenty of time to move with it. Going to send it, unfortunately, right to number 9. Does not make her father happy. Looked like offsides, but I guess it isn't. Number 6 with the ball.
It
was offsides. Yeah,
you had to touch it. He waited for the touch. Yeah, you can't give those balls away like that. That's
get reprimanded by your coach for that?
Yes, you do. Especially when it goes in the back of the net.
Ball bounces up. Colby's going to chase under it. Can have a little chance to do some damage on this left side. She's got Caroline in the middle with her. And Alyssa coming, and there's Janet.
There's the weak side run.
And a good run by Janet, but the ball doesn't quite get there. And now we still got 3 girls playing back against 1 on Newburyport. There's another foul.
That's an easy call. How many do we have for 9 penalties?
2 this half.
2 this half.
Haven't seen a lot of cards this year. I feel like there are more cards when I watch the boys play than in the girls' games.
I haven't seen a card all season.
Really?
No.
Why they have a card? Why have them if you're not going to use them?
Right.
They could have used one last night when Darcy got run over.
I'm not sure if you saw the Ipswich game, but they should have had him out.
Yeah.
A lot that game. Not only did they not find the cards, they lost their whistle the last 15 minutes of that game.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
On both sides of the ball, it was aggressive.
It was good control by Alyssa there to send it back to Haley. The ball, unfortunately, is going to roll over, and Newburyport's got only two girls up, really, and Triton has everybody back. This is what I'm talking about. So who's number 12?
That's Lily.
Why is Lily and Julia so far back when the ball's, not barely at midfield? I mean, not now, but before.
Right.
Number 9, good control. Haley's got time. Controls it.
Nice turn.
Turns it back out to Janet. Number 9 pressures her off the ball. And that looks like a shot, actually.
Easy save by Darcy.
Yep. Chance to go down that side. Just going to throw the ball out to Alyssa. That's Chloe.
I do like when they throw it out. It's nice.
Yeah.
You're just guaranteed possession as opposed to a free-for-all when that ball is just punted to half field.
Especially late in games, because late in games it seems like not only is the ball just punted to half field, but your teammates aren't moving. They're tired, so they're not trying to run around and get open. They're not looking for space. They're just waiting for the ball to come down and see what happens. Good clearance by Newburyport, all the way back to Julia. She's going to play it off her knee. To center again. A little pinball action here, back and forth. Chloe shields her player off, gets on it, sends it out to Colby.
She's got the corner.
She's got the corner. She's got some time. She's got the ball, and it's going to just roll out. Is it going to be a corner? It's going to be no. What's it going to be? Yeah, it's going to be a corner kick. First one of the game, I think, for Triton, right?
First one of the game. Let's make it count.
And Izzy coming on now, replacing, it looks like, probably Colby. I would want the height on this corner kick myself, but that's why we're up here and we're retired coaches, not full-time coaches. I retired as well. I was very happy when I stopped coaching, mostly because I get to do this instead.
How many years did you coach for?
I don't know. I coached everything. Football, basketball, baseball. I didn't really coach soccer, but I stood on the sideline with a clipboard. I was there.
You get to check the box for it.
I checked the box for that. And there's the corner in. Nice corner by Caroline.
That was a great service.
That ball is going to at least get down into the box. Chance for Janet to get on that. And actually, I think Newburyport's going to just throw it out of bounds. It's just good. Now is the attacking time. So now everybody up. I mean, not everybody, but... So Maeve Heffernan coming out for Morgan Hall. I mean, I want to see one girl back. Everybody get up there.
I'd like to see Julia had the throw in there too, because she can get that thing all the way to the near post.
It's going to come over to Julia now. She's got time to settle it. Throw it back down.
That's Sydney.
Oh, Sydney, sorry.
Same headband.
Chloe on the ball over there. Can't quite get to it. Out towards Morgan. And Newburyport puts the ball out of bounds. The JV Newburyport team scored, as we can hear from here. Might be the first goal of the game over there, because I haven't heard much either, but I haven't been paying attention.
That was a pretty celebratory goal, so at least a close game anyway.
20 minutes left here in this game. Still 2-0 Newburyport. Ball back. Julia on the ball now.
Communicate.
Time to get to it. In control. Oh, and a good little step up by Newburyport. Force that ball down here. Gonna look for Janet down the side, but she's not there. But that's good. That's good. Izzy's in the right spot. Right back to her. Little give and go now. Caroline is in exactly the right spot. And just not quite enough on that.
Just need a soft touch. Soft touch. It's all right. Good combination passing, though, right? So that started on our 40-yard line.
That looked good. That looked really good. Coming off a good play by Julia to just be calm with the ball when she first got it at her feet, so that was good.
Yeah, we need to do that more this season.
Yeah.
A lot of it was kicking the ball away, thinking you're doing something good, and all you do is the ball comes right back at your face.
Just giving them time to reset. So Newburyport with a run, number 4, into the corner, pushes Julia off the ball. Chance to center it to number 7. Number 7 doesn't get a shot off, does get knocked over. Great play by Triton on that.
That was good defense.
24 now, getting hassled by Morgan Hall. Haley Moreland on the ball. Number 6, who goes around her a bit and then gets tripped up outside the box, though.
Outside the box, yes. Not a bad foul from out there.
No.
Another step, it would have been
another step, and her father would have taken the headset off and marched down onto the field. No. Actually taking that kick from a few feet away from where it actually was. I mean, she was closer to the line.
Yeah, that's giving her a better angle for the goal. The goal for sure.
And that's
a nice service.
Decent one, but
a little high.
Nobody from Newburyport able to get there in time. Get their head on. So that's Newburyport hasn't been threatening too much in this half. It doesn't feel like. I feel like Triton's got the better part of this half, but they just haven't put anything in the net yet. And that was the 10th foul by Triton today, that is a lot. That's a lot of whistles. Colby had it taken away. Morgan Hall on defense now. And it's going to run out for Newburyport on the far side. And that's going to be a corner kick. So Emily Colby will be right back here tomorrow night for the football game. she'll be sitting where you're sitting.
Oh, right.
Between me and Eric Underham.
Nice.
So, yeah. She is
for football game?
She's really good.
That's great.
She is very good. And it helps that her brother is on the team too. That's kind of fun. So yeah, I'll tell you a story about that after this corner kick. So Newburyport with their 4th corner of the game. This one coming to Darcy's left, but looks like it's going to be cleared out. Emily Colby chasing the ball now. Chance to go around the girl on the outside. Can't quite get the step. It's going to roll out of bounds. Yeah, so her brother got hurt in the last game, and hurt to the point where he was, the trainer went out on the field, and then he was walking back with the trainer, and so I said, "Is he really hurt, or is he okay?"
Right.
And she's like, "Well, I can't quite see his eyes through the helmet." So it's like, if I could really see him, then I would know for sure.
Right.
So
that's great.
Turns out he was okay, so it wasn't so bad. But you don't usually get that kind of commentary. You can't, if I can look in his eyes, I can see if he's really hurt.
That's great.
So, yeah, she's very good. A little flick on, but it's not quite going to go. Oh, yeah, we kept it in bounds. Good little shove by Izzy. Janet with a chance to step up on that. It's going to come way out here.
It's going to stay in.
It's going to stay in for Haley.
No, you got to.
Oh, and number 4 on Newburyport. Good little move. And Julia's just going to box her out perfectly. And then we got 2 Triton girls converging on the ball. And what's his call going to be?
I think he's calling.
Now he's going to call that?
Foul on us.
Long after the play. Way out there.
Yeah, if you're going to let the ball run out, you better shield that ball. And Haley did not do that.
Yeah, she didn't quite get there in time. And then I'm not sure what this call is, though, because,
there was no penalty out there.
Yeah.
It was more...
It certainly wasn't over there.
In the box, if anywhere. So, I guess we'll take it from out there.
All right. So Newburyport with another chance here. I don't know how many times they've had a chance like this close to the goal. It feels like it's been a lot, though. And that's a really good shot, but it's going to curl off a little bit wide.
Yep.
To Darcy's near side. Substitution now for Newburyport. 15 minutes left in this season, 15 minutes and 30 seconds. They've had 21 shots on goal, or 21 shots, and 15 have been on goal in this game for Newburyport. That is a lot. That's tough on Darcy. That's a lot of saves to have to make. So she goes near side and then brings it right back to her, right up the middle. Chance to do something with the ball here. Bring it across midfield, keep it in control. Swings it out to the far left side. And they're going to send it into the corner. Izzy Reiniger on the chase, and not quite going to be able to keep it in. And there goes Maureen Heffernan chasing after the ball. Getting in her steps today. So there we go.
Great form.
Yeah. Well, she'll be at over 10,000 steps. I don't think I'm even at 3,000. So I'll have to go for a run after this, I guess. Report out to Izzy, has a chance at it again. So again, we got to throw numbers forward. We got too many people playing back. Ball's going to come across. It's actually a good shot on goal by Izzy after all.
There's Janet on the weak side making that run again.
Janet was there. She was ready for it, and she's still fighting for that ball. Coming right to the middle. There's Julia. And that one's going to get over everybody's head, but Haley's on it this time. Stays with it. Stays with it. Good defense. It's going to bring the ball up. Chance to go on the attack again as Newburyport just plays it out. It was kind of surprising there. So throw everybody up. Everybody. That's what I'm talking about. We got 2 girls playing in the middle of the field, playing against...
1.
Nobody. Against 1, yeah. There we go. Izzy with the ball. Turns it around. Sent down for Colby. She's got to get there. Good play by the Newburyport girl to keep that ball inbounds and bring it up the field. Haley Morgan there, or Moreland there.
All right.
13 minutes left in this game. 13 in the season. They got to get a goal here before this runs out. Can't end the season on a shutout.
Have the shot.
As Morgan Hall is going to put it up. It's a shot. It's on goal, but doesn't have quite enough to get there. Ball's going to bounce. No, it's not going to bounce overhead. Looked like it was going to go further. Haley, good defense. And then the Triton, or the Newburyport girls just knock it off of each other. Izzy with the ball at her feet again. Sends it for Colby. Beautiful pass to Colby, and she needs some support. Looks like she has Alyssa, but she's going ahead and take it herself. Is that off the girl? No, it's going to just be a goal kick. Seventh shot for the entire game. So Eric Undrum says 7 shots this game for Triton. 12 minutes left. I'm going to say it again. Throw everybody forward.
They got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. The season's 12 minutes from over. Throw everybody forward. Colby with a chance now. Got it in control. A little flick on. Izzy's getting to the ball, getting pushed around.
Janice got to get on her horse and get back into the play.
Here's Julia.
Speedy Bouvet.
She's just going to run the ball out. Nicely done.
Yep.
All right, now they got to push forward. Everybody up.
We get some subs coming in on both sides of the field here.
So Janet and Haley going out.
Yep.
Looks like we got Chloe playing on this wing now. Morgan Hall.
Jeez.
Morgan Hall and the girl get tangled up, and Morgan ends up looking like she tackled her.
She did.
And somehow there's... Yes, all right, no, so she does tackle. It doesn't just look like it. She did tackle her. I think the girl has got a... I don't know if she's got a bloody nose or not, but she certainly doesn't look right.
She's trying to shake it off. I think that girl's about twice the size of Morgan, too.
Yeah, she is. And Morgan just tripped her up again. And that ball's going to bounce out right to the Triton coach. Here's the throw-in. That's what drives you crazy. That was a perfectly clean throw-in by Newburyport. They end up losing the ball, or at least not really keeping it clean, but still, nobody challenged on that. So Morgan and this girl going at it again. Morgan going to play a little bit of rugby here. Yep.
That's great.
Great defense by Morgan.
That was a great duel right there.
But Newburyport still has the ball on the wing. Chance to bring it in, and it looks like it's going to go out for nothing. No, going to call that a corner kick somehow. Really? He can't make up his mind. Yeah, I guess it is a corner.
Yeah, everyone else in the field knows it's a goal kick, but the ref. You know you blew a call when both teams are getting set up for a goal kick.
Right.
Hopefully it doesn't convert into a goal here. That would be ridiculous.
And that's a beautiful cross. Ball's in the box and a bit of a mess, and it's going to go out for a corner kick again. So Newburyport doesn't seem to put the ball high on these corner kicks. It's more sort of that low.
Yeah, low near post.
Yeah. Yep.
And they give him another corner kick.
Which is, I mean, that's probably a better way to do it at this level, because it's hard to get the ball up high like that, and not a lot of girls have that skill to just take a header, you know?
It is, but once you do it a couple of times, it's a lot easier to defend, too.
Yeah, that's true. There was a header one of the games. Was it Amesbury? I remember who it was. But somebody on Triton.
On the corner kick, yeah.
Beautiful. I think just perfectly played. I think it was Amesbury. So number 21 for Newburyport. It's a body on it. Good play by Olivia.
Chloe on our side now.
Good play by Julia to get it to Chloe, but they can't quite keep possession of it. It's going to go out to Newburyport. They're going to hold on to it here. 21's going to bring it down the line into the corner. Nice little pass across. The ball's just sort of bouncing around down there.
It was off on Newburyport, but another blown call.
And a handball. And
Now we'll give them the corner kick.
And another corner kick.
Nice.
So a frustrating 5 minutes here as the ball just can't seem to get out of this end, and we can't seem to get a call. And the girls, and you know, I mean, the Triton girls are not communicating super well. They just seem to be playing. Yeah, they're not. They don't seem to be.
No, they're not as focused
feeling
as
it right now. Yeah.
Lacking intensity and focus right now. This is the 7th corner kick for Newburyport.
And that one's up and high, and it's going to go all the way across. And then the girls just going to put it towards the goal, but not really. Now it's going to be out of bounds again. Newburyport ball. Definitely getting frustrated with just this ball staying down this end the whole time. 7 minutes to go in the game, and they can't seem to get some offense working.
Looks like Carolina Janet coming back in the game.
Looks like Morgan Hall off. Caroline back on. Thrown by Newburyport, and that's going to go out of bounds. Yes. All right, Triton, now you got the ball. Keep it and get all the way up the field. Going to Caroline's a smart move. Caroline with a chance to keep it, but nope, it's going to go out. Still Triton ball. Everybody forward. Julia, get up there, go score a goal. Little shove in the back against Colby, but she stays in position now. Now it's down, and Caroline's got a chance to run under that. And there's a whistle.
Called I think a penalty on
I think they might have, yeah. All the way up there, yeah. That girl really kind of misplayed that. I mean, Caroline was right there. There was no point to sort of give her a little bit of a shove. I don't think it was worth a penalty, but or a foul. But yeah, that's what
I didn't see much there.
I didn't see enough for a foul, but
this is a chance. Let's see if we can convert here. We get 8 girls and 7 girls in the box. Nice service.
A little up. Oh. And it could have been Maeve or Janet or Colby on that. I'm not really sure. Or no, it was knocked out by Newburyport. So here's the corner. Caroline's going to take it. She had a beautiful corner the last time. The ball kind of bounced around, didn't quite get close enough to the goal. She's got Janet. She's got Alyssa all the way in by the keeper.
Ooh. Keeper's out. Keeper has it.
Yeah. Good defense by this keeper.
Yep.
Only the second or third, maybe the third corner kick, I think, for Triton this whole game. Definitely hasn't been a lot. Alyssa now on the ball with Caroline with her. Janet over there. They can't quite get the ball back, though. 23, one of the goal scorers for Newburyport. Gives it up to 2. I haven't seen 2 in this game the whole time. So she's new out there for Newburyport.
Yep.
At 5 minutes left.
You watch football and they give you the box score. You can always tell who's doing better with how many first downs or yards gained.
Yeah.
In soccer, it's corner kicks.
Yeah.
I think it's 7-2 in Newburyport's favor.
Yeah. Yeah, and the run of play has been Newburyport the whole game. There were stretches where Triton looked good. Unfortunately, there was a stretch where Triton looked good right before Newburyport's first goal, but looking good is not the same as putting the ball in the back of the net.
Certainly a more competitive game than the first game of the season versus Port.
Yeah, and they've other than that game, I don't think there were that many non-competitive games in the whole year.
That's right.
And that one sort of was a punch to the mouth, a first game of the season kind of thing. So do we have all the seniors on the field for the end of this game? Colby's out there, right?
Colby's out there. Liv is out with a concussion, unfortunately.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think Sydney's out there. She's out at left D-back or center D-back.
And Liv Ritchie out there somewhere.
She's got the concussion.
Okay. That's going to be out to Newburyport. Morgan back in for Janet. Maeve moving to the far left side again.
Yeah, I think there's only 2 seniors that could be out there because Julia Boyle's hurt and Liv Ritchie has a concussion.
Right, okay. All right, Triton with the ball. Going to send it down for Olivia.
Colby.
For Colby. I'll pick whoever it is.
And there's Caroline.
Good chance for Colby now. All the way down on it, and it's going to run out. It's going to run out for a corner? No, it's going to run out for almost. She's looking a little out of gas at this point, which is tough. End of a long season.
Yep. It's a lot.
Newburyport taking their time. Again, just want to run out the clock at this point. Get themselves. They got 2 games left that they can just enjoy if they've already made the playoffs, because I can't imagine they can influence their seed very much at this point. Ball's going to run out. Newburyport's going to have, or Triton's going to have a chance.
I think they play Bishop Fenwick next week.
All right, that'll be a tough game. I don't think this Newburyport team is as good as that Bishop Fenwick team last night.
No, I don't think so either. I thought we played them really well last night.
Yeah. No, I agree. And that was on their senior night at home, too. I thought Triton looked really good.
Yep.
So Triton keeping the ball down this end until now. Number 11, one of their scorers. Number 9, who's been active the whole game. But she gets taken away by Alyssa. Alyssa to Colby. Colby's got a chance to put it there for Caroline. Caroline's on the ball, but not quite in time. And the Newburyport keeper. Can't call that a shot on goal, but that's the kind of pressure you want to have all game, not in the last 5 minutes. Number 11.
Got a challenge for that ball.
So Maddie Landry sends it out to Alyssa. Alyssa to Sydney. Sydney's going to run that ball out of bounds. Newburyport's going to get the ball. Probably about 2 minutes at the most left in this game now. Probably a little less. It's amazing how fast it goes by. Caroline. Maeve fighting for the ball. Still fighting for the ball. Still fighting for the ball. Falls down. Gets back up. Was she out of bounds? No.
Out of bounds.
What's going on? No, the ball's still live.
No, the ref called out of bounds.
Oh, the ref,
yeah.
Geez.
Yeah.
Took a long time to call that. Morgan on the ball. Sends it out of bounds again. Kicks it right at her own coach. Oh, nope. It's going to be Maeve throwing the ball in to Caroline. Caroline at her feet. She's going to go down that sideline. But they figured out to put somebody there now. I would think watching this team, that's how you would coach, you would scout against this team. Just don't let Caroline Gakeline have that ball on that side.
Keep her bottles up. When she starts running, there's no stopping her.
She is crazy fast. Good step.
It's tough to defend that when you play deep balls. You know, you just get the run onto there.
So the ball's going out, so it's going to be Triton ball. Let's control the ball all the way down and score a goal here in the last minute. What do you say?
That would be, she's down hard, number 11.
Yeah. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle, ref. Yeah, blow the whistle.
Yep. Yeah, she's hurt. That doesn't look good.
No. I'm not sure if that's full time or if that's just the girl's hurt. So that's one of their goal scorers.
Yep.
I think her name is Cricket Good.
Yeah.
She's a senior.
That's a shame.
Yeah. She said, looks like she's...
Hate to see that late in the game like that. I didn't see exactly what happened.
She's definitely hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
She's in some good pain. I can't tell if it's an ankle or a knee or a shin, but
it looked like she took it, like she got hit in the thigh. That's what she was grabbing when she first went down. Right. But no, it looks like it's got to be a shin or an ankle.
Yeah.
Just the way she's moving.
Yeah, I thought that Julia hit her kind of on the low side. Hopefully it's just a good solid kick and just hit the bone or something, and it's just feeling the pain from that as opposed to something more serious.
Trainer taking a little while to get over here. That's not even the trainer. Is that the AD?
I think it's the AD. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the AD is an MD, so I'm not so sure why.
He's out there for moral support.
Yeah.
Where is our trainer anyway?
I don't know.
Usually the cart's out here. JV game's over.
AD said he called the trainer.
Okay. Yeah, it does not look good.
Yeah. And there can't be more than, I'm not sure there's even a minute left
2 minutes
in the game.
left, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's taking a long time to get that card over here. If it's her knee, that's bad.
And they're not even trying to touch her in any way.
Yeah. And she's not looking like she's trying to get up either.
No.
It's really tough at the end of a season.
Especially with them going onto the playoffs.
Onto the playoffs because of this game, yeah. Right. Yeah. So Triton really needs to get a trainer with a cart over here a lot quicker than not at all. Not sure what's going on. That looks like the cart over there. We can see the cart off over by the JV field.
Unfortunately, no one is in the cart.
Yeah, and there's no trainer to be seen right now. Not sure what happened here.
The fact that they're not trying to move her would suggest there's something more than just a kick or a sprain.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's. We still know if it's her ankle or her shin just by watching her right now. No.
Looks like the mom is out there now.
It's a good part about high school sports is your mother can come out onto the field.
That's right.
That's not. It's not disallowed.
No, that's right.
So.
Here comes the cart now.
Different cart. All right. Yeah, she went down pretty quick, and it did look like Julia hit her. Obviously not intentionally, but it looked like she hit her.
Yeah, I mean, she is still wailing. That's a shame.
Yeah. That's got to be her. Is it her ankle?
It's her left leg.
Left leg. Oh, and it could be just a bruise on her, like on her thigh. Hopefully not her knee.
Yeah, they're checking the shin out. Ankle.
Anything below the knee is better. I mean, that's, just nothing feels good. I'm sure that girl does not feel good at all right now. But if it's below the knee, it's better than at the knee and above, because that's where it can get really dangerous. So we had, as hopefully she gets up. Well, that's good that they're at least letting her get up. So she's in the cart, and that's good, but
that's awful.
Yeah. Actually, it does look like her knee is a bit swollen from here. I mean, obviously, it's hard to tell at this distance, but she is in a lot of pain. Can't be more than a minute left in this game. We saw.
It's tough to see late in the game like that. That's a shame.
You're talking about corner kicks. It's also shots that tell you the story of a game. And Newburyport outshot Triton by 3-1. 21 shots by Newburyport, just 7 by Triton. Triton looking like they're just going to hold on to the ball for a little bit, run out the clock. Not a lot of fight left in either one of these teams after you see that.
And after that injury.
Yep. Ball goes out. A little bit of urgency from Triton here to try and do something. Chloe going to bring it up. Emily Colby with a little bit of a shove, and they're going to call the game right there. That is tough. So a tough loss, made all the more hard to watch with a Newburyport player going down in the last 30 seconds of the game. And the season's going to end with Triton losing to the Port 2-0. What's the final record for the season, do you know?
We had 2 wins, a bunch of losses, and I think 2 or 3 ties. Maybe 2-9, 2-10, and 3, somewhere around that vicinity. Yeah.
2 wins against quality opponents, though, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
And 4 seniors, which means a lot of talent's coming back next year. Anyone coming up from 8th grade that you want to talk about before the?
Yeah, we got a bunch coming up. Anna Romano is quite a good player. You got another Lazinski coming up, I believe. Yeah, Carolyn Lucy and Reese Renda. Mm-hmm. So there's
Lizzie Protopapas, who played a little bit this year on varsity,
and she looked good both times out.
She did. She looked good last night in the game against Bishop Fenwick.
Yep.
So
the future's bright for this team. When you're playing games as close as they're playing them, and you're losing the teams because you're playing down, or tying teams because you're playing down. It's not like you have to reinvent the wheel to be successful. You just have to make some small adjustments to win 1-0 as opposed to lose 1-0.
Right.
They're close. They're real close. So hopefully, it's a really good group of girls too that love the game. And that's a really important part because they just have a passion for the game. So it's tough to see them to be discouraged, even with what the record shows.
Right.
With this season.
Right, and these girls, a lot of them have played together for a long time. Like you said, you coach a lot of them on the same teams.
Yep.
That's got to help as they get older, and then of course they start to feel that window of this is our last chance to play soccer competitively like this. So
that's right. There's a lot of them on this team too that are I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but are going to forego some school sports and just do club.
Yeah, Morgan Hall is one of them.
Right.
Yeah, she's going to focus just on soccer.
So and there's a few others on top of that. So you're going to have more players playing year round. From this year and the next year, which can only help the cause. Right. So
good stuff. Well, Eric Gundrum, thank you very much for helping out. Any last thoughts, Eric Moreland?
No, that's it for me. Thanks for having me on. It was fun to kind of be a guest announcer today. Made the game go by a lot fast.
It does. It's amazing, isn't it? So thank you, Bob, as always. A lot of fun. As Newburyport comes across the field, we're going to get to see Triton come across the field one last time as a team and get we'll let the Newburyport girls get their clap. And then here comes the Triton team one last time. A really good season. Again, not what the record showed, but what we saw was a lot of good soccer. And we saw a lot of passion. Then coming across the field slow. They don't want to run.
Make this moment last.
I guess so. So, like we said, just 4 seniors graduating. So that's a core group of girls that are coming back next year to play for Triton. Getting a good round of applause from all the parents. Good stuff all the way around.
Great bunch of girls. Yep, for sure.
Darcy there in the middle.
And we got Boyle coming up. Nice to see her jogging and running again.
One last big bow for the Triton girls varsity soccer team at the end of a long season. And they close it out here against Newburyport, and that's it. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. This was a lot of fun, and we'll do this tomorrow night for football, and we'll do this next season for soccer. See you then.
Over and out.